I have two very beautiful pieces of leather. They match together. I have a thread that is perfect for this. And I want to make a smaller version of duffel bag because I have a client who wants this. This leather is thin, so I will line it with another leather. I bought this leather a long time ago. It has the perfect stiffness and consistency for lining. But if you have the proper leather from the beginning, you can use that leather. The thin leather lined has some advantages because you can combine it, and if you need a thinner leather, you don't have to skive it. So I will start to cut the pieces, and I will show you how I line what has to be lined.
I use a silicone mat as a protection while I press with the weight. Pressing after gluing is as important as the quality of the glue. Lining is similar to lamination of wood. It is a process that makes the leather to be more sturdy and lightweight, at the same time. This is the consistency I was looking for, compared to the leather which is not lined. I like to use this cutter as well. In each pattern there are holes that needs to be very precise punched. Like these holes on the burgundy circle, which need to coincide with the holes on the gusset. And holes, like the ones on the tan circle, that can be punched not very precisely. For these ones, I glued two parts together and punched them at once. In this case, the most important is to punch the holes at the same distance from the edges. The distance between holes does not matter so much. So I punch the holes freehand. While the holes on burgundy are drawn from the pattern. The ones on tan leather I punch them freehand. The holes on gusset need to match the holes on the bottom, so I mark them using the pattern. I will punch freehand the holes on the upper part of the gusset, as they do not have to match any other piece. It is more effective to glue and punch freehand the holes that do not have to match with holes from another part of the bag. I double stitch the first step.
This is how I place the D-rings on objects. This is the fastest way possible. I glue. I let it dry. I glue them like this. I have a bone that don't scratch the leather, so I will do this. Like this. Two. This one will be on the cover here. It will stay here, but not now. So now I have to place them here and here. So what will I do? I will skive this. You can scratch it, but I prefer to skive it. Of course, those who want to use the pattern, they will use the holes marked on the pattern. Now I want to place them here and here, so I will make signs. It is symmetrical for sure. I will scratch. Not everything, I don't need to scratch everything. I need a stronger bondage because before the stitching. So glue, glue, here too. Let it dry. Let me show you how thick this is. This one is almost 5 millimeters, and this one 5.5 millimeters. So we have 1 full centimeter here. But let's see, my round punch has a very long nose. I will use this hammer. As always, I will place the punch on my finger. And I will make the holes. I won't mark the holes. I will make them freehand. So, you see the holes here? Let's use something white. I don't know if you see the holes, but believe me, oh, I can show. So, all the holes are here. Of course, I will stitch everything easy because I don't have to keep the material in place. It is already in place because of the glue. So, this is it.
I already stitched the bottom reinforcement, the gusset, the D-ring straps, the spine of the duffel bag. I will use the glue to close the duffel bag. Then I punch the holes. This way the holes will be aligned when I start to stitch. Using glue whenever is appropriate will simplify your work whenever you design your own patterns or alter them. I skive this part. Everything is glued precise. I inserted a small mat. I punched through multiple layers at once, so the holes will be aligned for stitching. This makes stitching so much easier. Celsius is my constant companion. I will punch the holes using glue. The holes are in the pattern. But, as always, I like to simplify my work. So I glue the two parts together and punch the holes through both layers. This way the holes will be aligned for stitching. I will use glue to punch the holes for the D-ring strap. One can use the holes from the pattern, if you do not want to use the glue method. This is a new closing system, designed by me. I stitched the closing system here, in this position. To mark the sign for the Sam Browne stud, I fill the duffel bag. This will give me the best position for the stud. It will close the flap, like so. I align the holes with an awl. Because the holes are aligned and the parts glued, I will stitch very easy. I love how it turned out. The bottom is sturdy. The duffel bag is lightweight and comfortable.